Hi, I'm Christina, and this is a book review of The Names by Florence Knapp. So, this is her debut novel. It was published in 2025 and it's a historical fiction novel. So, I will just start by saying that I absolutely love this book. It's one of my favourite books of the year now, and I think it's going to be one of my favourite historical fiction books of all time. I really enjoyed it, and I've given it 5 stars. So it starts in 1987, and our main character is called Cora. She is a mother. She has a 9-year-old daughter called Maya, and she has a newborn baby boy, and her husband is called Gordon. So tomorrow she is going to be registering the name of her son. So it's expected that she will name her baby boy Gordon, because this is a family name. Every man in her husband's family has been named Gordon going back generations, and not to do so would be unthinkable, essentially. However, she doesn't want to call him Gordon, and the reason is she has a very difficult relationship with her husband. He is a very respected man. He is a doctor. People really like him. His patients really like him, and people in the community think he's a good man, but he isn't a good man to Cora. She does experience terrible domestic abuse with him. So she really doesn't want to call her son Gordon. She would like to name him Julian, and the reason for this is the name is Sky Father. So she thinks she might be able to get away with naming him that because it's still honouring Gordon as the father, because the name means father. So that's what she would like to call her son. And her daughter Maya, who is 9 years old, would like to call her brother Bear. So we follow this family in the 3 separate realities. In one, she names him Bear. In another, she names him Julian. And in the third, she names him Gordon. And as you can see on the front cover, it shows a boy who casts 3 separate shadows to reflect the 3 different realities. And I really enjoyed that literary device. I thought it was really interesting and really unique, something that I've never seen before. And I really liked that aspect of the book. So we meet these characters in 7-year intervals. We meet them first in 1987 when he is a baby. Then we meet them when he is 7 years old, 14 years old, 21 years old, 28 years old, and 35 years old. So this story spans 35 years. It starts in 1987 and it ends in 2022. So I don't really want to say too much about what happens in each versions of their lives, because I think you should just experience it for yourself, because it can be really hard-hitting in times. But I will say that their lives are drastically different in all 3, and it isn't just their immediate family that it has affected. It's affected lots of different people, and it ricochets through the years too with the people they meet down their lives and their future partners, and it was really interesting. I absolutely love this book, and as I said, it is definitely one of my best books of 2025. It was beautifully written. I absolutely adored these characters. They're all written so well, and they're so unique and distinct in each version of their lives too. I love the way these characters were written. I was so emotionally connected to them, and this book did make me cry multiple times, different occasions, and I was just so connected to them, and they felt like genuine, real people, not just characters in a story. And overall, I would say this story is both heart-wrenching and heartwarming and heartbreaking, and I just loved every single aspect of it. I thought it was a really brilliantly written book, such an interesting premise and concept, and then executed brilliantly too. I have nothing to say that is negative about this book. I just really enjoyed it. It was a lovely reading experience. I had such a wonderful time with it. And even though it explores some really dark themes, it was always such a joy to read. I had such a wonderful time reading it. I would say this is a treasure. It is so lovely. I really enjoyed it. And I found it absolutely captivating. I was so engaged all the time. Anytime I had the opportunity to pick up this book, I would choose to do so because I just wanted to nestle back in this world with these characters. And I just really enjoyed it. I think this will be one of those books where the story and the characters will stay with me for a very long time. And I also think it's going to be one of those books where I just catch myself thinking about it every now and then. And I think that really is the sign of an absolutely excellent book. And as I said, I thought it was brilliant, but considering it was a debut novel, I think it's really, really fantastic. And it goes without saying that I will absolutely be reading whatever she publishes next. I will 100% be picking it up. I don't even mind what it's going to be about. I will be reading it. Overall, I thought it was beautifully written. The characters are excellent and it was very, very well paced. And she handled the different lives very, very well. I had a wonderful time with it. I would say if you enjoyed the movie Sliding Doors starring Gwyneth Paltrow, I think you would really, really love this. It has a similar kind of feel to it. In terms of themes, there are so many things explored in here. We have family, motherhood, identity, sibling relationships, domestic violence, mental health, just so many themes. We have love, grief, friendship. I really, really, really enjoyed it. So if you have read this book, I would absolutely love to know what you thought of it down in the comments below. If I have convinced you to read it, definitely let me know that too, and then come back and let me know what you thought of it once you have read it. So thank you so much for watching. Please do like the video if you've liked it, and please do subscribe if you'd like to hear more of me talking about books. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.